Welcome to the Sheraton Grand at Wild Horse Pass.
Nestled on the edge of the desert just south of Phoenix lies a hidden gem of a destination resort that promises an unparalleled escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. Welcome to the Sheraton Grand at Wild Horse Pass, where every moment feels like an adventure waiting to unfold. Picture this, stepping out onto your own private balcony, greeted by breathtaking sunsets painting the Arizona sky in a hue of orange and pink, while the gentle rustle of mesquite trees whispers in the breeze. It's a sight to behold and one that sets the tone for an unforgettable getaway. But the magic doesn't stop there. With easy access to parklands, preserves, and hiking trails, you're invited to immerse yourself in the rugged beauty of the desert landscape. Get up close and personal with the towering saguaro cacti and catch a glimpse of the majestic wild horses that roam the Pima and Maricopa tribal land. For a truly unique experience, take to the water and embark on a leisurely kayak or boat ride along the resort's 2.5-mile river, where every twist and turn reveals another stunning vista. As for the accommodations, the Sheraton Grand boasts 500 rooms, each offering a glimpse into the rich culture of the Pima and Maricopa tribes. From design touches to immersive displays, every corner tells a story honoring the legacy of the Gila River Indian Community. So if you're craving a getaway that's as enriching as it is relaxing, look no further than the Sheraton Grand at Wild Horse Pass. It's a destination that promises to leave you spellbound from the moment you arrive. All right, nothing like showing up the first day, a half day, and still being able to get to enjoy a pool for a few hours.
But I screwed up at the airport this morning and didn't get a coffee. So luckily they have a place in here that serves Starbucks. And this, a large caramel frappuccino, is only $6. Like, that's cheaper than a Starbucks on a corner in Portland.
So, beautiful pools right by the golf course, and then they have a little river here where you can go out and do some stuff, paddleboard. But very well manicured, very clean, very quiet resort. I mean, you're out a ways from Chandler's, the nearest city, and it's about 10 miles or so. And of course, you've got cacti everywhere. And there's a river walk, and you can also, we're gonna go check it out, River Adventure boat rentals.
Yeah, there's all the paddle boats and stuff.
You can get paddle boats, you can get
Kayaks,
stand-up paddle boards, all that good stuff. They have a shuttle that'll take you to the casino and or to the outlet mall, which is literally less than a mile away. So you don't necessarily need your car if you want to go to any of that. We did notice too, for valet, it's about $22 a night, but to self-park, they don't charge you. So one of the few resorts that we've been to in a long time, they don't actually charge you to park.
This resort was designed to highlight the culture, land, and history of this area. The breathtaking view that you see from this location is part of the land of the Gila River Indian Community. The ancient mountain vistas consist of the Sierra Estrella Mountains to your left and South Mountains to your right.
The Sheraton Wild Horse Pass is named after the 1,500 wild horses that still run on the ancient land. Keep a keen eye on the horizon for what looks to be a dust whirlwind, but is really a herd of wild horses galloping through the desert. Most often the horses are seen in smaller groups of 1 or 2. The best place to spot one of these rare and wild creatures is on a horseback ride at the Koala Equestrian Center that you see in the distance to the left. We can't see it right now because the curtains are down.
It looks like he gets out of his pen and is somewhere in the resort, so it shows that he's been found. It says, a guest has returned a wild horse trespasser. Look for Willie again after 10 a.m. tomorrow. So they must hide him throughout the resort, awesome. And then people can find him and bring him back to his pen.
Look at that. That's a cool lamp.
Yeah. The ceiling dome murals, there's 10 different murals, and they're hand-painted by a Pima artist, and they represent the culture and heritage of the Pima and Maricopa people. The murals depict the creation story, the importance of the children as the future of the community, traditional games, singing, hunting, dancing, basketry, pottery, farming, and the wisdom of tribal elders.
Well, I'm getting dizzy. Whoa, that's a really
They're
cool
all
mural.
hand painted.
He's missing. All right, so just got done with breakfast here at the resort. Nice thing is you don't have to leave here, but you will have to pay $32 for a buffet. We didn't do the buffet because we would never, ever get our money's worth.
Can't eat that much in the morning.
No, but a regular breakfast is about 22 bucks. And then tomorrow, if we're going to do that again, we decided we're going to split because servings are pretty huge. So if you're not a big eater in the morning for breakfast, don't feel like you have to get two because we left half the plate. Felt bad. Leave that much food around. All right, so over to the left here, that's the spa. And then back over here, behind the parking, they've got tennis courts and what have you. So this is the spa area, and they have their own private little pool, hot tub. There's a fitness center in there, of course, and then you can go in for massage, facials, things of that nature. And it's actually a little bit of ways from the actual resort itself. There's so many cool plants. If you're not from this area, it's so different than what we have at home. You can just walk around these grounds for hours just checking out all the cool little plants they got. Whoa, that is one cool plant right there. If anybody knows what that is, you can comment down below because I assume it's just a cacti of some sort, but I don't know. Maybe it's got its own name, but there's a Jerusalem pusula. All right, so after breakfast, we decided to, since we have a little bit of time, we're gonna go ahead and take one of these walks around the resort. This one here is called the River Walk, as you can see, the river. This is where you can rent those boats we talked about. But during the day, or night even, they got lights out here. It's about 1.5 miles paved walkway that goes along the river. So walking around this trail, and we see that they have a boat shuttle service. So when you're out, when you rent one of their boats or what have you, if you decide you want to stop at a certain spot, you just come here and ring this bell and they'll come pick you up. All right, so we're just finishing up this hike. Luckily we did it in the morning because it's starting to warm up, getting a little hot. And yeah, pretty peaceful, nice little walk for sure. And I read a sign here that they said with all the plants and things that they have here, they're all indigenous to the area. So I think you want to go right. Yeah, lobby and boat dock. And said it's really great spot for stargazing and sunsets, and we can attest to the stargazing part because a lot of stars out last night, and when we were downtown there was a beautiful sunset, so you can imagine this place looks pretty awesome for a sunset too. Hey, you made it. We're taking a little riverboat ride. We decided to do the paddle boat. They have double kayaks. We could have done that as well, which probably would have been a little less strenuous because I think after an hour of pedaling this thing, are we moving left or not? Because we're in the weeds here, bro. We did get life vests, so that's good because we may end up needing them with Kim's driving. But yeah, so it's 50 bucks for an hour. So you could do half hour though, so $25 for half an hour. And we'll let you know. I think half an hour is anybody getting dizzy? I'm getting dizzy. Oh my gosh. Wow, dude. Okay, now we're going the wrong way for real.
Dude, I can't.
Oh gosh, guys. We're coming to an end of this Grand River boat adventure. Have to admit, it was actually pretty fun. You really need to do an hour, though. Half an hour it's not enough time. 15 minutes in and back, you wouldn't even scratch the surface. An hour, we're gonna get back here in a few, and we're gonna use up pretty much a whole hour. We stopped for a couple seconds just to catch our breath and let our knees rest a little bit because it's not very easy for adults, although it's made for adults. It's just you don't get to extend your legs out, so it kind of hurts your knees after a while. But beautiful through here for sure. Peaceful, a lot of ducks, a lot of wildlife type stuff out here. Just looking at the different cacti and fauna and all that stuff out here is pretty cool. Would you highly recommend it, Kim?
Highly recommend it.
Yeah,
My legs are tired and I'm looking forward to the pool now.
Yeah, that's the nice part. We got a pool that we can go to, whereas it was kind of cool this morning, but not now. Worked up a sweat. So we're sitting down here at the pool, and there's a lady coming to bring everybody free popsicles. So that's pretty cool. On a hot day, you get free popsicle. Oh, and they gave us free Pepsis the whole time we've been here. Never even charged us for drinks. It's the little things.
We invite you to enjoy our 2.5 mile interpretive trail, which begins at Ahi Spa. The trail winds alongside our recreated Gila River through ancient tribal land in the heart of the Sonoran Desert. In addition to the breathtaking scenery and mountain vistas, you will find signage describing the indigenous flora and fauna of the surrounding area, glimpses into the ancient cultures of the Pima and Maricopa tribes, cultural traditions of the Gila River Indian Community. Please be aware of the many species of snakes, mammals, and insects who share this beautiful desert. Jason loves snakes. The trail is intended for use during daylight hours only and is not lit.
Yeah, we didn't make it. We didn't do 2.5 miles. We didn't have any water. It's getting hot. We just wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of the trail. So we walked maybe half a mile. Really pretty trail, but very busy as well. Like I said, it's a Monday morning and very well used, but it's kind of cool. Normally when you go to the resorts, you don't have a trail like that. So
I was talking to one of the staff members yesterday, and they said if you want this place all to yourself, then come in the summertime. We're here, it's just the start of spring. Pretty busy place. We've seen a lot of people from the Northwest, some from Canada, and we were talking about the prices of the amenities and things here. And really, it's not a 365-day-a-year hopping resort. It's seasonal. So we think of our season in the Northwest as closing down in the wintertime. Well, here they have to basically shut down in the summertime. But for now, it's been very nice. I'm sure it's probably busier, in the true wintertime. People are starting to head home, but it's been an absolutely gorgeous resort. If you don't mind driving on the freeway to get in and out of your towns to go, do whatever events you have planned for the week, absolutely love this resort and would definitely come back.
all right, so all good things must come to an end. So our stay here at the Sheraton Grand Wild Horse Pass, say that 10 times. My goodness, they need to shorten that name up. Has come to an end. Anyway, excellent resort. We had a great time here, and as Kim mentioned a few moments ago, the only negative of this place that I would give it would be the distance away from the main towns and cities. If you're trying to get in to see some of the entertainment or some concerts or some shows, spring training, whatever, you're about 45 minutes away from just about everything. But at the same time, you come out here and it makes you feel like you're a million miles away from everything too. So that's the trade-off. What did you think overall?
Yeah, one thing I was to say, because we went to the hockey game at ASU last night in Tempe, and it only took us 20 minutes to get home. So I guess it just depends on where your events are. I guess this time we picked events over in Peoria and Glendale, so the western side of Phoenix, so it was a little bit longer drive for us. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful here. I like it that it is remote, because if you're in the heart of the city, I mean, yeah, you can have resorts like the Westin, things like that, but you really don't have grounds like this and the quietness. The golf course basically surrounds this whole resort, so there's no activity beyond golfers out there. It's beautiful. You got the mountain range in the background. Yeah.
Birds chirping, as I'm sure you've heard. Yeah, it's got an awesome 3.5 miles of trails or so that you can just hike or do whatever you want to do. They've got a road that's not busy, so if you want to jog the road or whatever, we saw a couple folks out there doing that today. Of course, you have the pool. Not very many resorts have a pool of this size. So again, if you're looking for a place, a resort, not a hotel, then definitely check this place out. We highly recommend it. See you next time.
See ya.